Hi, everyone. Hey, everybody. Brandon here, and this is 6x10 for September. So again, I'm going to remind you, these are 6 tools, resources, ideas, thoughts that you can utilize in your classroom thinking of the next month. So we're going to share this with you for September, thinking maybe it's something you can use in October. October is Connected Educator Month, so we'll have a little bit of connection to connection, if that makes sense. But let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, September we're saying connect, and then we'll have the different themes that we're going to do, and we haven't got through December on yet, but that's to come. But we're doing connect, and then for October we'll talk about analyze, but that will be more for November. So moving on here. So the first tool, or actually resource we wanted to share, because it's Connected Educator Month for October, is joining PACT. And I know I talked to some of you about that when we had our keynote, if you were there. But PACT is an awesome organization that you can meet like-minded teachers from all over the state and make connections with them. And also you have access to a bunch of different resources, since Pete sees something, and this is the image I use from the keynote, but this really talks about everything that I've gotten from PACT as I've gone through my career. So not for everybody, but if you're interested in connecting with others and starting to build that PLN, PACT is just a great way to do that. Our second one here is for Creative Communicator is Spark Adobe. Now Spark Adobe, I'm excited to announce we have actually created the Spark Adobe EDU account. So that means students in K through 12 can make accounts, and we have information on how to get them on our innovation site. But Spark Adobe is, let me check this out. That's how I create a lot of my mantra images. So you can create images, and they're all copyright free, which is great. And then we won't have to worry about branding anymore because we have our own EDU account. So the fail forward thing, I created this using Spark Adobe as well. And then I have no sound here up. It says the video is unavailable, which is okay, but you can also create YouTube, videos go to YouTube, or videos for kids that create content, and we'll move on. So the next one is for Creative Communicator is digital storytelling. So Spark Adobe is a great way to tell digital stories, but there's a lot of other resources, and this is something we've really focused on a lot to support and help people. So check out the videos we have on the site, and also there's a whole circle that talks about the digital storytelling process. Technology doesn't come in until about 70% in. It's really about storyboarding and writing their story, and then the whole process. And there's all kinds of crazy resources you can use, like Spark Adobe, but you can also use Chatterpix. And there's some other ones too that we have on there that you can check out. So that's Creative Communicator, digital storytelling. Knowledge Creator, Goose Chase. This is a scavenger hunt creator that we started using with some teachers and students last year that has really blossomed and has really turned into an amazing experience for students. So if you get a chance to look at this, you can create scavenger hunts within your classroom, in your school, or even around if they have GPS connected to their devices. Goose Chase is just a pretty great way to get students up and moving around and collaborating, working together. The fifth one here, facilitator. So I actually met with some teachers this month, and we talked about QR codes, and I thought, oh wow, let's just a QR code. QR code is simply a code that teachers or students can create, and it connects to a web address or a YouTube video or even some other crazy stuff if you go through the list that's there. But you print it off, people scan with their cell phone, or they scan with their iPad using Safari, and you can see, takes them right to that link. So it's a great way to share with parents for back to school night, which I know just occurred for a lot of you. But creation of QR codes for kids and for teachers, I thought there's a little video on there that explains how to create them. They're very easy, but it's a cool way to enhance your classroom. Designer, the Smart Suite Online. So think of our smart boards that we have in all the classrooms. We had the Smart Trainer come last year and talked a little bit about Smart Suite Online. So we have information on the website about Smart Suite. It's the online platform, so you can upload notebook files you've already created, or you can create your own on here and make engaging activities for students. You can even go as crazy as sending what you have in there to your students' devices too. So lots of great stuff you can do using the smart boards. We've just hit the tip of the iceberg with all the stuff we can do, so look for more stuff on that, but wanted to put that on your radar for designer creating the Smart Suite online. Didn't want to forget about the innovation website. So everything we're sharing is going to be on the innovation website. It's innovation.cheltenham.org. So we're pointing to that. That's where we're putting all our content. All the 6x10 stuff is there. So be sure to check that out. And if you click the links that you get on this more that's connected to this, you're going to be sent right to the web page. So that's where we're putting everything. And last but not least, we are continuing our instructional support calendar. I got to say the first 2 weeks have been amazing. It's been great to see a lot of you and have you come visit us. And we've even been walking around and had some impromptu visits. It's great to see everything that's available and what teachers' needs are. So we're going to continue this. So for next 17th, we'll be at Wyncote, Glenside on the 18th, Myers on the 19th, 24th, Elkins Park, 25th, Cedar Brook, and 26th, Cheltenham Elementary. My high school folks, you have Tammy, but I've also been making visits over there as needed. So if you need us, let us know. Other than that, this is 6x10. And until next month, this is Brandon signing off.